gonna take my horse to the old town road, and I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. What's up, everybody? This is Dale. Thank you for coming through my channel. Y'all see I got the blue fatigue on today. No specific reason, I just got the blue fatigue on. I hope your day has been filled with peace, love, and positivity. If your day has not been filled with peace, love, and positivity, if you got something that's on your mind, a burden, just think for a second. Is there anything that you can do to change that at this very moment? If there's not, shut up, stop complaining, go on. Life keeps going. Deal with it another time. Because you know, if you can't do anything about it right now, then you're pretty much just choosing to be unhappy. And that's not the way we like to live life. Positive vibes over here. So the reason I'm coming to you today is talking about something I'm very excited for, and that would be the Air Max. What is it called? The Air Max On Air. The Air Max On Air collection dropping on the 13th, so Friday. I think the 13th is Friday. Now, there's like I think 5 different shoes dropping. Hold on. Now there's like 5 different shoes dropping. I'm gonna be looking at them on my phone while I talk about them. And actually, not only that, I'm gonna be reading the inspirations behind them. But there are like 5 shoes dropping, all pretty much $200. Only one of them is $160 or $150. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The only way you can walk, there's only 2 different ways. 2 different ways you can walk away with all of these shoes on the 13th. And like, it's just 2 different ways. Either first way is to yeah.
That ain't real money.
Shit. You gotta shit. That's the that's the first way. The second way. Damn, it jammed. Oh, I up. Okay. The second way It's only 2 ways you walking away with all of them, buddy. I mean, all of them, like I said, they all 200 a piece, damn near. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna look at them. And the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna go from my least favorite up to my favorite, but there is something I like about all of the shoes. Sorry if you can hear Petunia running around in the background. Come here, Tony. You wanna be in the video? Guys, this is Tony. This is my favorite out of all of them. She's a parrot. She likes to sit up on your shoulder like this. Okay. So, also, if you watched Tony D2 Wild's video, shout out to Tony D2 Wild, he mentioned these in his video, and he said, why didn't they drop them on Air Max Day? What I think is the deal is with these, they actually did drop these all on Air Max Day in the selected cities, and now today, now on the 13th, they're released to the public all over the world. But the deal is with these shoes, in all of these cities, they had like a big contest. Actually, here, I'll read it. Last year, Nike invited locals in New York City. Last year, oh my God, I cannot read. I hate reading in front of class. Breathe, Delvion. Breathe. Last year, Nike invited locals in New York City, London, Paris, Seoul, I don't know, Shanghai, and Tokyo to design their own Nike Air Max inspired by the uniqueness of their communities. From these on-air workshops, 18 finalists were chosen based on the creative executions of the designs. The public then voted on 6 winners, 1 per city, which included, and then whoever made that shoe. Like I said, I'm gonna go from like my least favorite up to my favorite, and my least favorite one has to be the Vapor Max ones, the on-air Paris drops, and this is designed by Lou Matherin. I'll put up the pic. They have pictures of them on the Nike's app, on the sneakers app, and it looks like something we've got before. I feel like this looks a lot like the Utilities. It just has the plus upper to it as well. So it's not a terrible shoe. It's just the least unique one of the pack. But they all get their inspiration from somewhere. So let's look at hers. She's a photographer and was inspired by the works in progress nature of construction in Paris. There are so many wonderful buildings and places in my city, which is always moving and evolving. She says, I wanted the shoe to be fun and playful, and that's why you can switch the swoosh and wear the strap or not, like a shoe under construction. Okay, so that's cool. So on the shoe, it looks like it has screws almost. You can take the screw off, the screw. You can take the swooshes off and switch the swoosh out, I guess, and you can wear this strap or not, just to resemble like the construction that's always going on in London, I guess. Next, going up to the one I like next, would be the Tokyos, the Air Max 1. Now, for Air Max 1 Tokyo, these ones are designed by, I apologize if I'm assassinating your name. I swear to you, I'm not racist. Yeah, I'm not racist. So, Yuta Takuman in Tokyo. I'll put up his or her, because I don't know the gender based off their names. Okay, yes, it's a guy. I will put his picture up. But this shoe right here, the cool thing about this shoe is that if you look at it, they look very similar, and that's because the design is the same on both shoes. But it looks like the left shoe is white with black designing, or white with black outlining, and then the right shoe is black with white. Did I say that right? They're reversed. You get it. One is white with black stripes, one is black with white stripes. Oh my god, let's just go ahead and go to the next one. He got his influence from I was born in So I guess all of the linings and things that's over the shoes are designed and to mimic the subway maps or something, or the underground trains in Tokyo. It's a really cool looking shoe. There are some pictures I'm going to be putting on here. Some of the pictures are from Instagram, so there is one picture on here. I'll put it up right now, and that's the one that it looked the coolest into me. Next, the one I'm going to go to is the Air Max Seoul or Seoul. Like I said, I'm not racist. I love you. I think this is from South Korea. I love you. I think this is the place where Dennis Rodman lives. Maybe it's North Korea. I don't know. Next, we have the Air Max 1. The Air Max 97 Seoul or Seoul. This one is designed by Gwang Shin, and his inspiration comes from, yes, it's a guy. His inspiration comes from with oversized swoosh. Now this one is cool because it does have like that big oversized swoosh on it. Why Seoul's big neon signs? Okay, and contrasting colors of the South Korean flag. Okay, so the colors of the shoe is intended to contrast the colors of the flag in South Korea. Also, the Nike swooshes to commemorate all of the neon lights and things that they have in Seoul or Seoul, however you pronounce it. There are neon lights lit up 24/7. He says the upper is mostly black and like nighttime in the city. Okay, so the purpose of the shoe is to resemble nighttime in Seoul, and then like the neon lights that you see throughout the city. So that's why the shoe is how it is, which is cool. Now we're getting into my favorite. Oh wait. Now we're getting into London. Okay, this is another one of my least favorites. I don't even know how I missed this one, but it is pretty cool. This one is London, designed by Jasmine Lassode, or Lassode. I don't know how you pronounce her name. This one's from London, and this one is to commemorate. Oh, it's to commemorate her first date with her girlfriend in London. So it's supposed to resemble the sunset from the first date, the drinks they bought from the corner shop. The price tags. Overall, the shoe is supposed to resemble good love and vibe. Yeah, love and good vibes. So you know, it's a cool shoe, and that's why it has like that nice, like spring and summertime feel. I don't really get love from the shoe, but it does bring like a happy, good vibes type of feeling from it. So I really like that shoe. But this shoe right here isn't the best looking one. So this isn't my favorite one, but this one is my favorite design concept, and like the thought behind it is my favorite one. And you know, I feel like it goes a lot with what's going on a lot in the world today. Not to get political or anything like that, but this one was designed by Gabrielle, aka Gabby Serrano from New York City. Now this shoe right here, I read hers earlier. This is designed, as you can see, it has the gradient all along the side. Now that gradient is supposed to resemble the diversity of people in New York. Now, if you've never been to New York, if you ever wanted to travel the entire world in one day, just go to New York. Go to New York, Times Square, sit on those red steps they have in the middle of Times Square. I've been there before. I'll put up a couple pictures of when I went a couple years ago. Yeah, if you ever want to travel the world in a year, in one day, just go to New York and sit right there in Times Square. You're gonna see you're gonna see 15 people of every race there. It is crazy. It's like I think it actually is the most diverse place in the world. But the gradient is supposed to, you see it starts off really light and then goes really dark. That's supposed to like resemble all of the, God, I'm messing up the words. It's supposed to resemble all of the diversity and the different skin tones and the different people that you see in New York. And then as you can see, the mud guard that wraps all the way around the shoe kind of resembles cement or concrete. And that's because New York is often referred to as the concrete jungle. So that's where another thing came from. And then I think the colors of the shoestrings are supposed to resemble the Statue of Liberty. And then if you look on the tongue, it has like, I thought it was a compass, but it might be the torch that the Statue of Liberty holds. So that's also where some of the design comes from. And then another really cool part is if you look at the air bubbles, that they're blue. That shoe right there, since it's blue right there, that's supposed to resemble, if you didn't know, New York is pretty much an island. All of the 5 boroughs are islands. So it's surrounded by water, so that's what the blue is in the air bubble is supposed to resemble, the water that surrounds the city. So this one right here, I felt like had the most thought put into it, the most concept, and this one right here was the coolest one. Now getting into my favorite one, which I think is everyone's favorite one, which makes me scared that I might not be able to get these because I don't have any plugs to get them early. This one right here, the Nike On Air Air Max 97 Shanghai. First, y'all know how I feel about that baby blue color. You see it in my fatigue do-rag. You see it on this hoodie. I'm getting a phone call from Emily. Hi.
Oh, are you making a video?
Say hi. Are you saying hi?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Give me literally 2 minutes to finish the video and then I'll call you right back. Sorry for the interruption. So, like I said, the Shanghais, these ones right here are my favorite. These ones are retailing at $200. And these ones right here are designed by Cash Rue, which sounds like it should be a rap name. I don't know if that's his real name or not. And these ones right here are so freaking sweet to me. So the idea behind it is from the clouds, and he said something about how the clouds flow over where he's from. He nicknamed them the kaleidoscopes, and it's pretty much just to resemble the clouds. I'm not gonna go too deep in on it because I'm gonna buy it if I'm able to hit on it. I'm doubting I will, just because only shoe I ever hit on the sneakers app are the Atmos Air Maxes that came out last week, which should be here tomorrow, so stay tuned for that video. But those are the ones that I'm anticipating the most. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up button because I love you more. Damn, what else do I say? Positive energy activates constant elevation, that's peace. If you haven't done so yet, I haven't figured out how to make my social medias and stuff stay at the bottom, so check the description. Delvion L_, that is my social medias for Twitter. Those are my handles for Twitter and Instagram. Just go ahead, follow me over there. I'm trying to get my levels up. Subscribe to the channel down below. We're trying to get 5,000 before the end of the year. I'm trying to get more consecutive with my videos. I work full-time and I'm lazy, to be honest with you. So they just don't come out that often. That's why you only see about 1 a week maybe. But I'm working on it. Just stay tuned. Hit the sub button. And for me and Toonie gonna say bye? Toonie doesn't want to say bye. We gone.